Good morning, Hornets, and welcome back to school. I'm your host, Nebula Pabon.
And I'm your host, Godwin Hiegla.
And this is Hornet News. This top Hornet story focuses on what you should know about this 25-26 school year. A lot has changed since last year, and if you consider yourself a goody two-shoes, then you might want to stay tuned for this upcoming story.
And to start, let's ask our expert about what's changed in the school.
Thank you, Godwin. And first, let's talk about all the different changes throughout the school. Certain rules will be strictly enforced this school year, like the cell phone policy, which states that you have to have your cellular devices in your lockers throughout the whole school day. This also applies to other electronic devices like headphones, tablets, and non-school issued laptops, unless needed in class with teacher permission. Remember that no one should know your locker combination for any reason. Lockers are also not to be exchanged with another student without your homeroom teacher's permission. You are also expected to be orderly, organized, and quiet in our hallways. Any prescription taken at the school must be processed through the school nurse and must be administered by an identified office staff member. Medication must be delivered in person by the parent or guardian at the time of authorization. If medicine is taken in or out, the school will assume no responsibility for students who self-medicate. Medicine not properly kept in the main office will be treated as a prohibited substance, and students involved may be subject to discipline under the Guilford County drug policy. At all times throughout the school day, you should respect yourself, others, and property. Give your best effort at all times. Keep your hands and feet to yourself, and keep school buildings and grounds clear. When moving around campus, remember to move quickly, quietly, and safely. Now back to Godwin.
Now that we've covered that, let's move on to classroom news, specifically Miss Olson's class.
The rules haven't changed much since last year, but just in case, let's go over them again.
Firstly, let's go over the grading policy. 40% of your grades will be affected by tests and projects, 30% to classwork and homework, 20% to quizzes, and the last 10% goes to participation and engagement.
That's right, 10% of your entire grade based off of whether you're participating in the class or not.
Grades in Miss Olson's class will also be based on accuracy, completion, and quality.
In Miss Olson's class, you have just two simple rules to follow. The first rule is to follow all of Miss Olson's instructions promptly. The second and final rule is to follow all class, team, and school rules.
You are expected to be honorable, respectful, and nice. Listen well, have a good attitude, complete all work with excellence, seek peace, choose empathy, have manners, and work hard. Have honesty and make wise choices.
If you are someone who despises being a goody two-shoes, then you should know that bad behavior will first get a warning, then parent communication, after that administration, and finally a write-up.
You should wear appropriate school clothing to school and not have phones out in class. Follow school rules, be quiet in the hallways, do not eat food or candy in class.
Now that we've gone over that, I think it's about time for you know what.
Same.
Sponsor time!
Have you ever wanted to learn chess to play with your friends? Maybe learn some Grandmaster level strategies to destroy others without competitions? Well, Chess.com's got you covered. With many tools such as practice bots, chess lessons, and ELA ranked games, you can probably learn chess unlike that wimpy chess.org. Download and buy a yearly diamond subscription for only $10 per month and get no ads and unlimited, well, everything. Have fun, chess players.
Thank you for that, sponsor narrator. And with that, it's time to wrap things up. We'll see you back on the air at 8 p.m. today, where we talk about the absurdities that are ships.
Anyways, that's folks. We'll see you tomorrow on Hornet News.
Hornet News. Always know what's buzzing around. Hey, roll the credits, guys.
Credit!
Peace out.
Bye.
Ow.
Hang on, I should interview people to practice my voice. Peter Turkper, are the allegations against you true?
No. Wait, what allegation?
I was Beetle. I was trying to lick the popcorn and I accidentally licked the mic.
I wonder how that would sound.
You need to understand.
Hang on. Mr.
Stop. Okay, so
I got that on recording on accident.
Today's top Hornet story focuses on what you should know about this 25 to 26 school year. A lot has changed since last year. If you consider yourself a goody two-shoes, then you might want to stay tuned for this upcoming story. Godwin, tell me, what might viewers want to know about this upcoming year?
that's a great question, Neb. And to start, let's ask our expert.
Thank you, Godwin. And first, let's talk about the different changes in the school. Certain rules will be strictly enforced this school year, like the cell phone policy. Thank you, Godwin. And first, let's talk.
Now that we've covered that, let's move on to classroom news, specifically Mrs. Olsen's class.
The rules haven't changed much since last year, but just in case, let's go over them again.
Firstly, let's go over the grading policy. 40% of your grade will be affected by tests and projects, 30% to classwork and homework, 20% to quizzes, and the last 10% goes to participation and engagement.
That's right, 10% of your entire grade based off of whether you're participating in the class.
Grades in Miss Olsen's class will also be based on accuracy, completion, and quality.
We need to start over.
Expected to be honorable, respectful, and nice. Listen well, have a good attitude, complete all work with excellence, seek peace, choose empathy, and have manners. Work hard, have honesty, and make wise choices.
If you are someone who...
Oh my goodness,
I think
Neb!
we can crop that out of the video.
Dude! I'm dying. Save me, Neb!
You know, Miss Olsen might show this to the entire class, right?